Shalom, you're watching Arutz Sheva TV. I'm Yoni Kempinski, and this is our daily edition. So, are we in the midst of a ceasefire? Depends. The Israel Air Force attacked targets in Gaza on Wednesday night, the IDF spokesperson's unit confirmed in a statement. The attacks came after Gaza terrorists fired rockets at southern Israel. The IDF is prepared for this possibility and is determined to continue to maintain the security of the State of Israel, the statement noted. An official from the Palestinian Authority Interior Ministry told AFP there were 4 airstrikes over open ground. Gaza terrorists fired a barrage of rockets towards southern Israel on Wednesday night, just moments before one ceasefire was set to end and a new one to begin. The Iron Dome anti-missile system intercepted one rocket over the city of Netivot. 2 other rockets exploded in the Sdot Negev region. There were no physical injuries or damages. The latest rocket fire came just before midnight when a 72-hour ceasefire was set to end. Moments before midnight, Israel and the Palestinian Arabs agreed to extend the 72-hour ceasefire. The new ceasefire will last 5 days, said senior Palestinian negotiator Azam El-Ahmed. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu lashed out Wednesday at the UN Human Rights Council, accusing it of granting legitimacy to a terror organization by investigating Israel for alleged war crimes in Gaza.
מועצת זכויות האדם של האו"ם נותנת לגיטימציה לארגוני טרור רצחניים כמו חמאס ודאעש. במקום לבדוק את ההתקפות של החמאס על אזרחי ישראל ואת השימוש שהוא עושה בתושבי עזה כמגן אנושי, במקום לבדוק את הטבח שעושה אסד באזרחי סוריה, או את הטבח שמבצעים אנשי דאעש בכורדים, החליט האו"ם לבוא ולבדוק את ישראל, הדמוקרטיה היחידה במזרח התיכון, דמוקרטיה שפועלת באופן לגיטימי להגן על אזרחיה מפני טרור רצחני. דוח הוועדה הזה כבר נכתב מראש, העומד בראשה כבר החליט שהחמאס הוא לא ארגון טרור, ולכן אין להם מה לחפש פה. קודם שיבקרו בדמשק, בבגדד, בטריפולי, שילכו לראות את דאעש, שילכו לראות את צבא סוריה, שילכו לראות את החמאס, שם ולא פה הם ימצאו פשעי מלחמה.
During his joint press conference with New York Governor Andrew Cuomo, Netanyahu stated how the world should relate to the Hamas.
Just as you wouldn't put America and ISIS on the same moral plane, you'd never put Israel and Hamas on the same moral plane. Remember that Hamas celebrated 9/11. They celebrated the murder of thousands of innocent people, including thousands of New Yorkers. They celebrated it. They were standing on the roofs and cheering while all the people of Israel grieved with the United States. When the United States killed bin Laden, they accused the United States and condemned the United States of committing crimes. This tells you where Hamas is, and Israel is on the other side. Hamas continues to do these horrible things that ISIS does. They persecute Christians, they persecute gays, they persecute women. They basically reject modernity. And they are a terrorist tyranny that is imposed on their people. And when their people reject being used as human shields, you know what they do, Governor? They execute them. This is the kind of moral divide that is evident today in the world. And on one side you have Israel and the United States representing democracies committed to human rights, committed to a real future for our people. And on the other side you have the likes of ISIS and Hamas, Islamist tyrannies that have no inhibition in pursuing their grisly creeds and their grisly deeds.
And Israeli ambassador to the UN, Ron Prosor, on Wednesday spoke with UN Secretary General Ban Ki-moon regarding the investigation committee. Ki-moon, as explains his spokesman, emphasized that it is not under his power to influence the appointment of members of the committee.
The Israeli ambassador met with the Secretary General earlier today, complained about the naming of a man he said is very anti-Israel to head a UN Human Rights Council investigation. Does the Secretary General have any comment on that?
Yes, the Secretary General did meet with the ambassador. Your information is correct. As for the Human Rights Council, I think as you well know, the Human Rights Council is a member state body, an independent body from the Secretary General. The Secretary General has no influence on the way it does its business. It's master of its work, and the commission was named, and that is the prerogative of the Human Rights Council.
Just to follow up on that, is the Secretary General concerned that the image of the UN is damaged because of the way this committee was named? One of the members of the committee, fiance of a very famous Hollywood actor, withdrew without any. Turned out they never even asked her. Is he concerned that the UN comes out here not smelling like roses?
I mean, thank God we don't work in Odorama. I think the work of the Council is the work of the Human Rights Council, just as the work of the Human Security Council. The UN is a complicated and complex organization with many moving parts. We get criticism from numerous sides on numerous occasions. I think the Secretary General continues to do his work, continues to speak out as he needs to speak out, and those parts of the UN that don't report to him and that are member states' assemblies continue to do their work independently.
Colonel Ofer Winter, commander of the Givati Brigade, was under enemy fire throughout the days of the Protective Edge operation in the Gaza Strip, and he is now under fire from the media. This is due to spiritual Jewish messages he conveyed to his soldiers during the battles, and following a denied claim according to which Winter canceled a female singer's performance for religious reasons. Again, this was denied. On Tuesday, a special day of relief and fun took place for the Givati soldiers and their families, and we met the founder of the brigade, who asked to emphasize and remind that the brigade was founded with the Hester Yeshivas, and he said that he hopes for many more Ofer Winters.
אמונה בצדקת דרכנו, אמונה בציונות, אמונה למה אנחנו כאן, מה החוזק שלנו כאן. ואופר וינטר מוליך את החטיבה בצורה אדירה, ואני מקווה שבעתיד יהיה לנו עוד מפקדים שילכו באישיות שלו ובדרך שלו.
At the event, the commander of the Southern Command and Winter himself spoke to the crowd.
החטיבה בפיקודו של אופר ומפקדי הגדודים התייצבה בכל מקום, ביצירתיות, בתחבולה, בנחישות, הצליחה לגבור בכל מקום על האויב, להשיג את ההישגים של לפגוע בו, לפגוע בתשתית שלו ולהשמיד לו את המנהרות, ועל זה מגיע לכל האנשים שנמצאים פה הערכה גדולה.
כל מה שבאתי לעשות כאן זה רק להגיד תודה. להגיד תודה, ואני אתחיל קודם כל למפקד שלי, לאלוף הפיקוד ולרמטכ"ל על הובלת המלחמה הזו, ואני מקווה שאנחנו סיימנו אותה. חטיבת גבעתי לא אוהבת להילחם, וגם אני לא אוהב להילחם, אבל תמיד אמרתי שאם יקראו לנו אנחנו נהיה ראשונים להיכנס. אכן החטיבה הייתה ראשונה להיכנס ואחרונה לצאת.
זה לא נגמר עד שזה לא נגמר. עשיתם עבודה מעולה, עשיתם עבודה מצוינת. תסתכלו על היום הזה כאתנחתא של צבירת כוח ותהיו מוכנים. אני מקווה שלא נצטרך את זה, אבל אם נצטרך, אני יודע שיש כאן על מי לסמוך.
Soldier of the Golani Brigade's 51st Battalion arrived at the Western Wall Tuesday. They came to the important site in Jerusalem to say the Hagomel blessing. This is a blessing recited after safely emerging from a situation of danger. The combat soldiers left the field of battle for the first time since Operation Protective Edge began over a month ago. They went directly to the Kotel, the Western Wall, where they were led in the prayer by their regiment commander, Israel Friedler, and the division rabbi. And that'll be all for today's Daily Edition. We'll be back tomorrow with interviews from the Special Absorption and Immigration Conference taking place in Jerusalem. Until next time, from all of us here at Israel National News TV, Arutz Sheva, Shalom.